You are given a right angle triangle. Find angle ACB. You don't have to use your sine rule, you don't have to use your cosine rule. All you need will be your trigo ratio. So you're given this side and your hypotenuse. Hypotenuse being the side opposite the 90 degrees, meaning the longer side, BC. Then we want to find this angle, ACB. You are given opposite, you are given hypo. So opposite and hypo, what should I be using? Sine. I should be using sine. So sine angle ACB will be equal to opposite, which is 7 divided by 25. Once you have this, I will give you 1 mark. Okay, and to find the value, all we need to do is to take sine inverse. And you get 16.3. Some of you actually were very sharp. You realized that, hey, this is positive. So you thought that, yep, it could have 2 answers. 180 minus 16.260 degrees. That will give me 163.740 degrees. Okay, but based on the drawing in the diagram, we are going to reject this. So it is fine if you include this. Okay, it is fine. If you don't have it, it is also okay, because in the diagram, we know that it is going to be a small value. Next, express sine A, B, C as a fraction. We have done this type of question in your homework before. What we have to do is to first find the side AC. And we can do so using Pythagoras theorem, where AC is equal to square root of 25 square plus minus 7 square, and we get 24. Okay, so this is 24 units. 24 units if I want to find sine angle ABC. ABC. Okay, sine of this angle will be opposite again over hypotenuse, which is 24 divided by 25. So then, my answer is just 24 over 25. Is your answer exact? No, you rounded it off. Then you get 24, right? Okay, so what I wanted to see, I want to see a whole number 24, exactly. Okay, no rounding off. And how I get this will be using Pythagoras theorem. If you have any doubts, you can come and see me later. Okay, some of you actually tried to find this value using cosine or sine or any other way, based on the angles that you had found. So for example, some of you did this. Okay, ACB, this is 16.3 degrees. So what some of you did to find this side, you tried using tangent 16.3 or rather 16.260 equals to 7 over AC. Okay, then you had AC equals to 7 over tangent 16.260. Then you will get a number that is quite close to 24 point something. Then you round off to get 24. So this is no longer accurate, it is no longer exact, so I will deduct 1 mark overall. Okay? So I don't want this. It is a standard way of solving this type of question. And you'll see this type of question in your N-level, O-levels also. Probably end of year you will see it as well. Okay, so make sure you know how to do it. Okay, then sine theta equals to 0.43. This is positive. So we have 2 answers. The first one standard, everybody knows how to do it. Second one is 180 minus whatever answer you get, which is 25.467. So 2 answers, 2 marks. Okay? Who needs more time to copy? 1B. One B and 2. Okay, hurry up. most of you passed, and most of you got these questions correct. So don't expect too much time spent on this. In fact, many of you improved by quite a lot. Okay, Sophia? Finished? Ali, finished? Okay, next. Again, I give you a right angle triangle. I realized that once I taught you your sine rule, then you all just keep using sine rule for everything, when you can actually just use your sine, cosine, tangent. Well, if you apply it correctly, you will still get the full marks, you will still get the correct answers, but it takes you a little bit more time. Okay, so find the length of CD over here. You are given 30 degrees. Then what side is this? BC. Which side? What do we call this? With respect to 30 degrees. Opposite. So this is opposite. And what is this side called? Adjacent. So what we can do is use tangent 30. Tangent 30 equals to opposite, which is 5, over our adjacent, which is CD. This is your basic, your chapter 6.1, which we started off with. Then make CD the subject, you get 8.66 units. Always show your 5 SF before rounding off. Okay? Then find the perimeter of triangle ACD. ACD. The whole thing, big triangle. We already have CD, which is 8.6602. That means we have 2 more things to find out. Your hypotenuse over here and the length of AC. 2 things we need to find before we add everything up. Many ways of doing it. I find that the most straightforward way is to just consider this triangle. Here I have 40 degrees, and this is 8.6602. If I want to find the side of AC, I use tangent again. Tangent 40 degrees is AC over your adjacent. So AC over 8.6602. Then I make AC the subject by multiplying both sides with 8.6602, and I find that AC is 7.2667. Then I'm left with AD. Using a similar method, but this time I use cosine. Because cosine 40 degrees, I will get adjacent, which is CD, over my hypotenuse, which is AD. So over on this side. And then I find that AD is 11.305. This is one way to do it. Another way is to use Pythagoras, since we already know that this is 8.6602 and this is 7.2667. So 2 ways of doing it, you will arrive at AD equals to 11.305, 11.305 way here. So choose one that you prefer. And of course, finally, you add everything up. The values that we use to add up will be in 5SF or more, so that we do not lose any accuracy as we are working. So that we don't lose as much accuracy as we are working. Okay? Some interesting ways that I saw, which I didn't think of also, or finding the perimeter. So we tried finding A, B first, which is okay also. I think for these students, you applied your, which one? Sine rule or cosine rule? Sine rule. So you tried using sine rule to find AB, which is 2 point something. Yeah, it is okay. but more steps involved. Okay? If possible, find the easiest way. Now, question 4. Yes? Those who haven't finished copying, hurry up. We are done. Look at question 4 about a tree growing on a slope. Okay. Find the height of the tree. Now the information given, I've got two angles. I have one side. So what did I say about having two angles? We have two angles in a triangle. Yeah, we can use the sine rule, or another thing that we can take note is that, yeah, angles in a triangle. I can find the third angle. Okay, and that will be 35 degrees, right? Yep. Okay. So find the height of the tree. Based on the information given, I know I need to use my sine rule already. Because I have two angles, one side. So that's what I'm using. BD, which is my unknown, divided by sine 15. That will give me 18 divided by sine 130 degrees. That make BD the subject, get 6.08 meters. So that's for part 1, part A. Then part B, find AD. Now over here. Now we have more information. You can choose to use either your sine rule or cosine rule. So in my part B, I choose to use my sine rule again. So knowing that this is 35 degrees, AD over sine 35 must be equals to 18 over sine 130 degrees. Okay, I chose this 18 over sine 130 degrees because it is information given to me already. I rather use that than to use 6.0185 divided by sine 15 degrees. Because 6.0815 was calculated by myself. What if I had made a mistake? So I rather choose to use information that was given to me that is confirmed correct. So AD, same method, 13.5 meters rounded off. Anybody still copying? Then the last part, a cat at point C spots a bird at point B. Given that DC is 9 meters, find the distance of BC. Okay, so over here we have 9 meters for DC, right? Then I need you to find this length. What other information do I have? This will be 50 degrees. Because angles on a straight line, they add up to be 180 degrees. So this must be 50. I got 9 meters over here. I've got a height of BD. So 2 sides, 1 included. Angle means I use my cosine rule. And I'm going to use BC square equals to the sum of the square of the other two sides minus 2 times the product of the other two sides, cosine 50 degrees. If you want to draw a triangle to have you visualize, this will be it. Okay, anybody still copying? Are you using red pen or green pen? Are you using red or green pen? Oh, okay. Faster. Okay, last question. Question 5. Area of the parallelogram. Surprisingly, I didn't have everybody scoring full marks for 5A. It's just 2 times the area of a triangle. I can choose to divide it this way. Then I have 2 congruent triangles, DBC and BDA. Then finding the area of one triangle is easy. Half times 6 times 5 times sine 55 degrees. Formula was given to you. They multiply by 2, you get approximately 24.6 units. Then find the length of ED, this perpendicular height. Many of you have forgotten that the area of a parallelogram is also equals to base times perpendicular height. Meaning 6 times ED equals to 24.6. Very simple. The area is the perpendicular height times the base. Make ED the subject, basically just dividing. You get 4.10. There are more complicated ways of doing it. Some of you tried dividing this into a triangle. Then you use your trigo. Then you find the perpendicular height. Yeah, it's fine, but this is the easier way of doing it. Okay? Now that we have gone through this paper, how many of you could have gotten full marks? No? I had quite a number of you who could have gotten full marks. Unfortunately, nobody did. Then the other class, there were students, quite a number who got full marks. They were more careful. Okay, so there could have been quite a number from this class if you had just been more careful. Okay? Okay. So I hope next